Hello guys, and happy to see you again for the third part of my tutorial. And in this tutorial I'll show you how to join the squares for the handle, edges and bottom of the bag. And just like I said before, all these four elements will be joined in one piece. Now I already joined 20 of my squares here, and I have 4 left to go, and I will show you how to join them. All of them are joined in the same way, and as you can see I alternated between white, gray, and so on. Just like we did for the two sides of the bag, we will join the squares for the handle and the two edges and bottom with the smaller crochet hook, and I'm using my 3.5mm European size crochet hook. And also I'll use the same white that I used to join everything together, and that's what I would recommend you to do as well, just for visual consistency. Of course you can choose whichever colors you prefer. So just like we did in the previous part of the tutorial, attach the white to your crochet hook, and then just pick two of the squares and put them back to back. This is the right side of the gray square, and this is the right side of the white square. Now slip stitch the white into the chain 2 space of both squares. Chain 1, 1 single crochet into the same chain 2 space. You can see I'm also trying to hide this little bit across the two sides of the squares. And then work single crochet stitches on top of 2 double crochet stitches of each square. So insert hook into next double crochet stitch of first square, and then insert hook into the next double crochet stitch of the second square. And repeat this across the two sides of the two squares. If you are using 2 colors for this part of the bag, then you will need to have 12 of one color and 12 of the other. So I have 12 whites and 12 grays. And here we are, finishing off. 1 single crochet in that chain 2 space, and then grab your scissor, cut the yarn wherever you want to, insert your hook again into that chain 2 space, pull the yarn through and then through the loop on your hook, and then yarn over hook again and pull through. And that's how you join these squares together. So now what you need to do, as I said before, you need to alternate between your 2 choices of color. So I would use this gray, and using the same technique I will put the 2 squares back to back, and I will join them the same way as I did right here. Once they are joined, I will take the white and join all of them in the same way. So please do this with all your 24 squares, and then I will see you again, because at the end we will need to join all these squares right here at the end and make a circle. See, they will need to make a circle. So continue working, continue joining your squares in the same way, and I will see you again in just a few minutes. So there are 24 squares here, and it starts with a white, and as you can see, it finishes with a gray. So after you completed all of them, joining all of them, you will need to join the beginning and the end of these granny squares. Using the same instructions as for every other granny squares that you joined for this part of the bag. So slip stitch the color into that chain 2 space, chain 1, 1 single crochet, and then single crochet stitches on top of the double crochet stitches from each granny square left. And that's how you work the left and right edge, the bottom and the handle in one piece. There is one thing left to do, joining all these little bits and pieces together. So the two sides, this side, this part of the bag, and then finishing off. And all of them are going to be shown in the next video, the next part of the tutorial. As usual, you can find links to the last part of the tutorial right here on this video, and also in the description box below the video, and as a video response below in the comments section. So here we have